they think about what are all the things that I could be asked to do, and what can I create something that will make it easier to do that while I'm also at the same time building, what the hell I'm supposed to do. I'm curious where that came in for you. Like, at what stage in your career did you start to think about the what ifs?
Yeah, that is actually something that I can remember talking to Dan Lippold and the team within the, I don't know if it's the same day or the few weeks prior, but uh, that it's a talent, and it's an art, and the talent and the art is to be presented with a problem and to think deeply about it and to see it as a very specific case of a more generalized problem. And I don't know if that can be taught. I don't know how I do some of the things I do, but uh, so that's why I call it a talent or an art, because it's not everybody can see that what you've just asked for is actually, if we model it like this, then we can not only do what you asked for, but we can do anything. Um, the trigger service might be a good example where they said, anytime we want to be able to describe a transaction parametrically, that whenever that transaction is observed, we want to be able to send a notification, and then I say, okay, I got it. But instead of just like, you can do this, send a notification, what if instead the way you'll do that is you'll raise an event, and then what if we have this other service that can monitor events, and whenever it sees any kind of event, then you can tell it whatever you want to, send a notification or an email. And if we did it that way, then not only could we do what you've asked for, but a customer could like raise an event, like there's a bad weather pattern that's coming in. So like, we don't even have to be not knowledgeable about weather. We're not going to be the experts in everything, but what if we model it that way, then we can. So I think you understand the art of seeing the specific problem and generalizing, and I think that is one of the most important aspects of really being to distinguish yourself as an architect.
Hmm.
um, and um, I think I've just always had that, and I would just have to chalk it up to imagination. Like, um, the funnest thing is to just dream up something that is beyond what anybody is thinking about and blowing their mind. I just, who wouldn't love, to do that. And so part of it's just selfish, because I like the accolades of, like, I've never worked with anybody like you before, and so how do you keep impressing them, and this is, I guess these motives are not pure, but yeah, I like people to think that I'm awesome, and the way I do that is by trying to do things that they've never seen before, and to over deliver. And I tell my kids, like, you always give your employer more than they bargained for, and I've never not, I've never given my employer only what they bargained for. And so that's, I guess, just part of what drives me as well.